Egyptian media has been calling it the fans' riots law. The new draft suggests comprehensive reform to Egyptian sports management, but it has also put a lot of focus on dealing with riots. It suggests at least 1 year in prison and fines for fans if they insult a person or entity, and also for anyone who incites violence, even if violent acts don't take place. It's the first time Egyptian laws trigger this issue with details.
I have just one reservation against the new sports law. Anywhere in the world, similar laws exist, but they don't usually give criminal punishment with prison time or fines. They mainly have punishments that have to do with attending games. In England, you can get banned from attending matches for some years or even permanently.
If the parliament approves it on Sunday, all stadiums will have to install CCTV cameras and fan surveillance tools. Fireworks entry or usage in stadiums will be strictly prohibited. Egypt has been working on this draft since 2015. For those concerned with sports, though, they say it's not the best they were hoping for.
Personally, I wanted the law to include an 8 years maximum term for any sports official. It's a principle that would produce new sports calibers which the country desperately needs. The president of the country, the highest official on the land, is bound to that principle, so must sports officials. But MPs prefer to leave that to the board of each sporting entity.
Suwailem warns the Egyptian authorities that they must not expect the law to immediately change fans' behavior.
To fans in Egypt, football is their life. No one would travel such long distances or face so many hardships just to watch a football match unless he or she is in love with football. So we must understand that the law wouldn't necessarily change the behavior of the fans. Their culture must change. However, when the fans realize that they face criminal punishment for violations, I think to a great extent, the new sports law would limit violations.
The EFA hopes that after the law gets approved, fans will be allowed to attend matches without conditions, at least for the Premier League and Egyptian Cup final matches this season. Egypt's current sports law is 40 years old, and it's been a source of embarrassment to the country with FIFA and other international sports associations. It states that any sports dispute must be handled by regular Egyptian courts, which is a direct violation to the International Olympic Committee Charter. Now, with the new law, Egypt could be taking the very first step to establish sports courts. Adel El Mahrouky, CGTN, Cairo.